Morning, Assalamu alaikum. I am grade 5 science teacher and we are doing one of the topics from chapter 5, our skeletal system. So first of all, open up page number 54, and today we have done the topic regular exercising is good for health. So just come over here. Now we should visit a gymnasium. You know, gymnasium is a place where people do exercising, and people carry out various exercises. They have machines, so many machines. Now, what is the function of going to a gymnasium and performing various exercises, which is very good for health? Because the different bones and muscles they move over there. We move those muscles and bones to carry out various activities with the help of machines in gymnasium. And then there are so many exercise equipments, weights, bicycles and treadmills, which use different parts of the body for their exercising, and we control the growth of our muscles with the help of exercise. And exercise also, animals also carry out exercises, and you must have seen cats and dogs stretching their hands and legs because it gives them oxygen. It provides you oxygen. When you stretch your arms and legs, it provides you with oxygen, as you get the oxygen from water. Now come to page number 55. We have to study the various types and functions of muscles. Now the bones, muscles, joints in the human body are capable of giving strength to you, which you never imagine. So bones, muscles and joints are very important in human life, and there are some voluntary muscles, and there are some muscles that are involuntary muscles. So voluntary muscles are the muscles that you can control, and it is your voluntary muscles that you have got in your arms, legs and body around. You can move your arms very well, you can move your legs and your body, your neck. So these are the voluntary muscles. And but there are some muscles on which you never have any control, so they are called involuntary muscles. For example, the muscles in the heart, the cardiac muscles. You don't know how to control the muscles of the heart. They are in the walls of the heart, so you cannot control those muscles. And other than that, there are muscles in the eyes. You can never control the eye muscles because it is controlled by Allah Ta'ala, Subhanahu wa Ta'ala. So the muscles that are not controlled by you, and that contract, and they are without conscious control, they are called involuntary muscles. So I have given you the homework that you will write about voluntary and involuntary muscles. So you can take this answer from this paragraph that is on page number 55. Then we discussed about the true and false. Voluntary muscles are the muscles that are not under control. False. Cardiac muscles are found in the kidney. False. The movement of arms and legs are under our control. True. Now then we studied about the experimental zone, that we talked about the skeleton of the fish. Let's see if we have a skeleton of fish in our laboratories. And here we studied that what is the function of the backbone. Function of the backbone is that it keeps your body straight, and it keeps your posture straight, and it also covers your spinal cord. So this is it. Then I also have given you to write the vocabulary zone also in your copies, because it gives the definition of these terms. That is on page number 56. So limb, the paired joint extremity of the body, such as an arm and leg. The between portion, the middle portion that can help you move, that's called limb. Backbone is the bony structure in the middle of your backbone that protects the spinal cord, the middle part. Then ball and socket joint is found in the hips and shoulders, which the joint enables bones to turn in any direction, up and down, sideways, and etc. Then there are hinge joints, the freely movable joint that can be found in the elbows, knees and knuckles. Then we discussed about the skill zone, that which is an example of voluntary muscles. So of course the arm, because you cannot control eye, you cannot control the heart. So you can put a tick mark on arm. Then the second one, which of the following protects the brain? So obviously skull. So you will take mark skull. Then question number 2 and 3 I have given you to find out the answer, and we will discuss in the next class that what are the type of muscles that helps you to digest your food, and number 3, can you identify the type of substance that muscles are made up of. So this is your homework to find it out orally what is the answer of these, and whoever will find will be the best child of the class. So thank you very much. This is your homework. Allah Hafiz.